Good morning, everyone. It's Robert from On My Turntable. Hope you had a great morning this morning. It is Wednesday morning. As always, a coffee kind of morning. I definitely need more coffee. Um, Here to do part 3 of the bees from my collection from A to Z. Some cool stuff in here. Stuff I haven't listened to in a while either. So I've got to get back into listening to it. That's the cool thing about doing this is you rediscover some great stuff that you have in your collection. So, especially this band. This is the David Bromberg Band, Midnight on the Water. He's all over the map, this guy. Great singer, songwriter, multi instrumentalist, American multi instrumentalist. He does bluegrass, he does blues and folk and country and rock. He's also able to play rhythm and lead guitar at the same time, which is kind of cool. He's got a finger picking style as well. Plays guitar, fiddle, dobro, mandolin, pedal steel guitar, also lead vocals and writes most of the tracks. This is 1975, their fourth studio album. More of a bluegrass, western type of album with some great um, guest artists on this one. But Bonnie Raitt's on here, Emmylou Harris, just to name a few. But he's still around. I think he's 78 years old. I got to listen to this one again, as well as this is Bandit in a Bathing Suit. This is the 8th studio album, 1978 release. This is more of a rockin' album, but great stuff at the same time. David Bromberg Band. Cool stuff. I don't have a lot of greatest hits, but this is a cool one. This is Best of the Blues Project. Great New York blues-based band. Featuring Steve Katz on guitar and vocals and Al Cooper on keyboards and vocals. This 1969 release. Only 8 tracks on this one. No Time Like the Right Time, I Can't Keep From Crying, Steve's Song, Cheryl's Going Home, Flute Thing, Violets of Dawn, I Want to Be Your Driver, and Wake Me, Shake Me. But great blues stuff. Great blues stuff. Speaking of great albums, I've been listening to this one the last couple of days. Great new wave band out of Montreal, all over Much Music and MTV at the time. This is The Box. I love the artwork on here. This features their big hit, Must I Always Remember. That was a big video hit for these guys. The Box, again, new wave from Montreal, new wave progressive rock. Lead singer Jean-Marc, amazing lead singer. Some cool rockin' stuff. Again, I really enjoy this one. This is their debut 1984 release, just simply titled The Box. And then I've got their second album, All the Time, All the Time, All the Time, 1986 release. Again, cool artwork on that one. There's Jean-Marc in the middle, and yeah, cool stuff on the Alert Records label. If you don't know The Box, check these guys out. Pretty cool stuff. Sometimes it reminds me of Blondie in some ways. Also a lot of new wave. Cars, it's kind of cross between the two. Really good stuff. One of my favorite progressive rock bands from England. This is Babe Ruth. This is their debut album, First Base. I've got to get it better cover. It's got some ring wear, but it's on the Harvest label. Album sounds great. Featuring the beautiful Jenna Han on lead vocals and Alan Shatlock on guitars, keyboards, and vocals, and sometimes drums as well. 1972 debut, First Base. And then I've got 1974's Amar Caballero. Okay, that's their second album. Oh, this one here features the big hit, The Mexican, and also Wells Fargo. two big singles for these guys. So again, the Mark Caballero, 1974, their second album. And then I have self-titled Babe Ruth, their third album. Again, on the Harvest label. And then I've got Stealin' Home, their fourth album. Okay. And Kid Stuff. This one's on the Orange Capital label. But yeah, 1976, their fifth studio album. Amazing stuff, Babe Ruth. As well as these guys. Now, I don't have their debut album, but I do have their second album. This is Blood Rock. This is Blood Rock 2. Great hard rock band from Fort Worth, Texas. You wouldn't think hard rock would come out of Fort Worth, Texas, but these guys did. Way back in '63, they were formed. This is their second album. Okay. Blood Rock 2, obviously. Produced by Terry Knight, who also produced Grand Funk. You got Jim Rutledge on lead vocals, Lee Pickens on lead guitar, Nick Taylor on rhythm guitar and vocals, Eddie Grundy on bass and vocals, Steve Hill on keyboards and vocals, and Rick Cobb on drums. Yeah, cool stuff. Blood Rock 2. One of my favorite covers. This is Blood Rock USA. I just love that cover. It's on the Green Capital label. Blood Rock USA is the 1971 release, their fourth studio album. Blood Rock 2 was 1970 release, if I didn't say that already. And then I have their Whirlwind Tongues, 1974 release. Okay. This is their, that would be their sixth studio album. Okay. And then Blood Rock Live, 1972 double live album on the Orange Capital label. I've got to get back into listening to these guys as well. Blood Rock, amazing band. Cool stuff. All great finds in the wild. And finally, but not least, because these guys are one of my favorite bands, Mr. Bill Nelson, who was an amazing artist, and Bebop Deluxe. This is Axe Victim. Just look at that cover. It's cool. Cool stuff. Great glam and art rock band. Bebop Deluxe. English rock band. Mainly, again, art rock and glam rock. All excellent albums, in my opinion. 1974 debut release, Axe Victim. One of my favorites, I was listening to this the other day. It's a great album. Futurama. Futurama would be their second album, 1975 release. Then we have Sunburst Finish. There's the boys there. Sunburst Finish is 1976 release, the third studio album. And then I've got their fourth album, Modern Music. And their last and final album, this is Drastic Plastic. This one's on the Harvest label. And a fantastic live album. This is in Live in the Air Age. Live in the Air Age, 1977 release. So they only released the 5 studio albums, and this is a great live album, Live in the Air Age. So there you have it, guys. There's my part 3 of the Bees. I'll probably do 3 more. Obviously one including the Beatles, because they've got to be part of the Bees as well. I was going to do those guys today, but I'm going to save that one to the last. So probably next 3 episodes, perhaps, of the bees. A lot of bees, a lot of C's, a lot of everything. But we'll talk to you again soon. Love you all. Take care. Bye now.